Hello and welcome back. I just had to... Yeah, now my mic... Everything just got tangled. As I was saying, I just had to get up and close the curtains. Oh, we have a visitor. What you got? I can use some more pal fluids.
Huh. Huh.
Oh, if you wanted to see the, I guess I should have shown the, Yeah, this is what, Cerulite ingots need. This Cerulite and quartz. Or Sorolite. And this requires, Paloxite. And World Tree Holy Water. Which we'll get to Yggdrasil eventually.
Huh.
And this one, can actually this one's like every workbench into one. So yeah. Speaking of that, technology. I guess I'll get the saddle for you. Might as well get the saddle of chaos. Okay, now we go down the list and grab anything I don't have unlocked already. Okay, except for the two that are locked, I have everything unlocked. Okay, let's go back to the Shield Dragon Tunnel and see if he respawned yet. If not, I'll go and do the mission, and then after the mission, I will go back to the tunnel. And this time, I'm going to just throw a sphere at it. Or poke it with a stick. And it is back.
Yeah.
There it is. The metallic components around its neck possess magnetic properties. If the leg pieces get too close, they cling to it. When metal debris builds up on its neck, it gradually begins cleaning and growing frustrated when they won't come off easily. Home Party reduces shield regeneration delay by 30%, and reduce damage taken by your shield by 60% does not stack. Like I said, I remember that pal being really good. I knew I was forgetting something. I need to check these caves for eggs. That is, if even you can still get it here. You might not be able to. Might have to go to the World Tree to get it. Because I noticed there's some pals that I can't get because they're not around. Like, Orzak, or whatever. I can't get one. I can't get the normal fire birdie. And I can't get the, some other ones. Where am I going? Right, I have to follow the water. Yeah, the first two tower pals you can get, but I haven't seen any of the other towers available. Huh, that's new. I mean, they would have to find some Eye Pandora, get out of the way. Or I will put you in the timeout corner. Okay, so this area has a big furnace. Oh. Very big researcher. There's a Nox. Oh, you're a Paltamer, aren't you? I'm here doing research about the calamity. I was personally appointed by Lord Bjorn himself. You don't know about the calamity, right? It's an old fairy tale about how on the Pelagios Islands, about the great disaster that destroyed the super advanced civilization that once thrived in these lands. Or that's the general understanding of what happened, anyhow. I'm confident that the calamity really did happen, but that it wasn't a natural disaster, more like one brought about by the will of some kind of mighty being. And Lord Bjorn predicts the same calamity revisiting us. I've heard that the best measure against such existential threats is to first understand the source of that threat. So, what do you think? Have I piqued your interest? Enough to want to help me with my research, possibly? I regularly report to the tower with my findings, but something has seemed off with Lord Bjorn in my recent visits. His footsteps wouldn't stop tapping impatiently while I read him my reports. He must be losing patience with my lack of progress. You have to help me pick up the pace on my research. I'm begging you, Paltamer. Oh, you have no idea how grateful I am. Well then, let's get right to it. Hands him the stuff that I found from Victor, talking about the islands being drained of power or energy or whatever. I'd like to ask you to survey one specific area I haven't been to. I've deduced that there might be clues there that are connected to the calamity. But unfortunately, there are lots of dangerous pals roaming around. That's why I need help from a Paltamer like you. I know in some of the old, I don't know if it's still like that, but I remember Bjorn, some of his journals would talk about Rain's father, the previous owner of the Rain Syndicate's tower, and how he disappeared. And she just took up the reins. It's rather he disappeared or he passed away, one of the two. Not like I can, revisit it at the moment. Oh. The calamity was brought on by a white dragon. Our ancestors were able to seal it away in that great tree, but at the cost of far too many lives. Someday it will break free to turn this island to ash. We'll need strength in order to put an end to its destruction, a strength which I lack. If you think you're yourself worthy, then come to the tower. Okay. Do I think I'm worthy? Probably not. I don't give a shit though. I'm going to keep shooting you with arrows until I feel better. Volcanic rain. I will give that to you. Oh, it's you, Paltamer. Do you find any clues? A stone slab. It does appear to be very old. Let me give it a read. Did Lord Bjorn... Or, sorry, it's just that this writing style looks incredibly similar to Lord Bjorn's. Does this mean that Lord Bjorn is actually the one who wrote this? This is my first time hearing about a white dragon. But I suppose learning about it is all as a result in and of itself. Well then, why don't you head off to the next survey site? The task is the same as before. Search for clues connected to the calamity. I'm counting on you, Paltamer. White dragon. I have several of those if you're interested. You know, since they don't give us more detail than that. Pandora's opened my curtains again. There we go. The reason why I leave my curtains, well, my window not completely sealed off is so Pandora can get in the window and look outside. Oh. It's where I found that journal before. Okay. I thought I got this one. I guess not. I thought I got that Tansy. Oh, it's the one that's next to the pillar that I was looking at. I know about the calamity, but only what memories have been handed down by our ancestors. The path to that knowledge can be found in Sunreach. But to follow that path, you first need to fight me. I wait in the tower for any who think themselves worthy. Where's my handkerchief? Did Pandora take that? Found it. It's behind my cup. What was that? Oh, right, I forgot about the PAL reader that's here. Ow. Moved, so I needed to move because my leg was hurting. Bashed head into Mike instead. One day I'll understand how people can sit still. Because the only time I can sit still is when I don't feel good. For a second there, I thought that rock was a weird looking chest. Yui. If it isn't my favorite Pelt Tamer, any luck with your investigation? Another stone slab. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about these. Let me have a look. This must be Lord Bjorn's work. Those two sites you surveyed for me have really turned up some groundbreaking clues in a really short span. You couldn't have shown up at a better time, my friend, and these writings leads to the tower seems to have been intentionally placed in more dangerous areas. What I'm saying about is, it seems that, Lord Bjorn is desperate to fight someone like you, someone worthy enough to find these slabs in the first place, and here I was beginning to think that this progress was all thanks to my tireless research. This whole time he seemed irritated with me. He was actually eager to fight a pal tamer like you. Just how battle crazed is that guy? I seen that in see that it's then. So that's it then. Go ahead and make your way to the tower. I'm sure Lord Bjorn will be pleased as punch. Let me just get down so I don't accidentally kill you guys. Like Vale is a lot easier. It has had a clean slate so far. I have no clean slate. I probably will accidentally murder you all myself. My laser beak may do it all the time. I do it usually on accident. To the tower! Bearer of all burdens. I'm going to do a dummy, and then I'll go be a smarty. So let's go be dummy first. Which is going to be me going in without changing my pal's attacks. I'm floating. Did you lose weight? Stop laughing. Mario! I remember you being a lot harder. I mean, I timed out against you back when I first fought against you. I guess he really did lose weight. The sin of surrounding oneself to wrath, spreading death without end. How did he get the ship in here? Oh, okay. I can take this a magic portal. Where does this magic portal take me? Oh, hi. I want to go take the fast travel point that's over here now. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I forget, does this actually incubate them as well? It looks like it does. Alright. So once I get the ingots, I should be able to make the hatchery just automatic. That's another times problem after I get done with this series. And I hunker down and just go all out trying to breed the ultimate pal so I could get to master rank. Oh no, legend rank now. It's legend rank. I already have the achievement for master rank. I also have a level 70 raid fight I have to do. Well, look who's back. Wait, if you're here then, does that mean you actually beat Lord Bjorn? With how obsessed he was with his task, I thought for sure he would have done you for good. Never mind me. I'm simply stunned by how impressive a pal tamer you are. I'm sorry for all the running around I've had you do for all this. I said, it just goes to show how intent Lord Bjorn is on preventing the second coming of the Calamity. It's hard to deny that he's a battle addict, but he's only ever said that his responsibility as Jarl of Faybreak is to protect its people, which is a duty he intends to fulfill. Well, I'm going to stay here and continue my research into whatever this white dragon was supposed to be. I appreciate everything that you've done for me, Pal Tamer. Oh, time to go back to the tower. But yeah, I remember him being a lot harder. Then again, I'm not level 65. And my pals weren't level 65. If they were, I probably would have had my ass handed to me. Again. Well, that is how I deal with things. If I can't beat them normally, I do overwhelming firepower. I use enough Daka to level the world, and if that still don't work, then I'll make it so that even the world itself isn't a thing. With enough Daka, anything could disappear. Okay. Up the tower. I don't know why they put it up there. Hi there. Are you a surface dweller? Yes, you do look different from the people here. You came to see Lady Ari. Lady Ari resides in the tower. She's been there forever, waiting for someone. She's in the tower behind that barrier. I heard from my grandmother long ago that an outsider would come and shut down all of the barrier's power sources in order to meet Lady Ari. Hey, you should go meet Lady Ari. I think you're the person she's looking for. She must be so lonely waiting all that time. Oh God, do your best. Okay. This was not how I was expecting things to go for the story up here. There's a town over here. Yeah, I found her at one point when I was flying around up here, and I just didn't talk to her because I didn't want to mess with anything. Because I did get up here in my own special way. What's this symbol for? I have captured the point. Look, if I already have you, you only get to be captured if you survive. I need to defeat every boss to become more powerful enough that I don't die like an idiot. Well, I am an idiot, so I don't die because of my idiocy. Okay, so we got that one. Let's go to Snock. Then we'll grab this one and then head over to that one. I should have known. This time, it can't be because I'm overpowered with my gear, because this is the gear I'm supposed to have at this point. Tossing a Snog into the bath for a shock spa is exerting a traditional health practice. That is to say, the results may be rather shocking. While in the party, the player attacks and electrify too. But yeah, the reason why I named ours Veils, because the wings with the effect made me thought of a veil. If I was using the fire one, I probably would have named it Ember, because it would have reminded me as when embers fall from a fire. Oh, that wiped out a couple floors. But I do need a smaller pal. I don't think I have anything that's small. Yeah, I think Maria might be the smallest pal I have. Okay, Maria. Oh, you probably noticed that some of the base pals I had before aren't in the bases anymore. I've been using them as for when I have to send them out for stuff. At least I'm getting some more soul spheres. Another laser sword blueprint. I refuse to use the laser swords. Maria, get back up. Get up here. Okay, Maria, just... Oh, that's 2 out of 6.
Yeah. Ah.
I've been attacked by you I don't know how many times. And your work slave. Hmm. One of the ones I don't want to see. Work slave is not good. Decreases attack, but increases productivity. I don't like anything that decreases another to enhance itself. I'll consider it for some pals, but normally it's usually not a good trade-off. Okay, freeze wall goes... Oh, that's not freeze wall. Freeze wall goes to you. And then everything else goes to who's ever at the top. Okay, come out, Maria. Let's see how far we can go in this tower. Huh, more seafood pasta. I do know some of the food does give you buffs. Okay, so each of these towers is a different... I mean, not different, it's the same blueprint. I might have enough to make a mechanical bow epic. Okay, Maria, this time, you're not going to be stuck at the bottom, hopefully. Oh, and it looks like Maria killed them all. Oh, know what? Just knocked. Let's make it simple. That was almost a bad. That would have been a long way to get back. Okay. First things first. And it came quietly. Oh, I do need to get a Sophalin, don't I? Waters where Ophidius dwell are often filled with flowers that mimic its form. Many attempts have been made to directly propagate these blooms, but they inevitably wither the moment humans' hands interfere. On the party, the player inflicts soak too. Still don't know what soak does. Yeah, let's get to a fast travel point and go get it. Otherwise, it's going to bug me. And then we'll make our way to the one on the other island. 7 arrows in hand. Did we run over one by accident again? No, they were just attacking their food source. Yeah, I need to catch one of these frost plumes.
Yeah.
Alright. Message received. I guess I could have encountered one of them much earlier. So precise is its sense of time that it awakens at the exact same hour every morning. According to Palworld's lore, a day was divided into 24 parts because when Frost Plume spreads its tail feathers wide, it reveals a pattern with 24 distinct spaces. Frost Plume's icy cry sharpens focus, increases the player's reload speed by 20%.
Huh.
Probably good for a more shooty build. Rather than my I poke you with stick build. My stick, my stick, my stick is amazing. Right, it's not on this island, it's on the island with the next bosses. Oh, regardless, we're still going to fly there. I need to remember, do not shoot with the bow, because the bow will murder everything. We gotta use the pokey stick. No, it is on that other island, because you can... Mantle of the Night Sky. Oh, look at it. It's adorable! It's trying to murder me! Like most things. At the end of its life, a new star appears somewhere in the skies, glowing with the weight of its memories. Increases the defense of dark pals by 15%. Okay. That's good. That might replace Mortis. Yeah, it's over here, that's where it is. It's across this bridge over here. I think. Yeah, right over here.
Yeah.
I just needed to catch one of you. As fluff can be used to hide away unpleasant memories. Once carried off by the wind, you can bid farewell to the darkness they carry. While in the party, increases the capture rate of pals afflicted with ivy covered, does not stack. And this next one I already know because I keep falling on top of it. Because it leads to that little place where you get some chests. And I think it was rather an effigy or a note. No, dismount. And now that just leaves you, Slowot. And then we have a tower, and then we have Detragon. And then the tower should be undone. Great, now I'm stuck. Okay. Let's go up the tower, Maria. Yeah, I just hope that in the chest there are more arrows at this point. Maria, get out of the way! I don't want to be putting arrows in the back of your head. Speaking of that, how is our inventory? Food. Maria's stuck in the room. Oh no, I'm just going to put Maria away, and when we get to the next floor, Maria can come out. So at this rate, Maria is just going to keep getting stuck on everything. Okay, now we only have to go and take down Jetragon and get the last seal done. Then we can go back to base, drop off the loot, and then go and take on those other bosses that aren't at the tower. Yeah, we have 3 bosses that's not up here. We have to, that I want to fight before we get to the boss. Yeah, I tried flying up here like that before without getting this, having a full party of Dark Pals. I don't make it. I had to jump off and climb the rest of the way. Okay, Dragon, it's me again. Wake it up, you fucker. Okay, that worked. And he's unstable. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Watches over Puffco's Island from high above. When Calamity returns to land, the earth will split open and the skies will burn. It descends to strike down the Calamity with a flash of total destruction. Can fire, rapidly fire a missile launcher well mounted. That's new. Because before it talked about how it went and fought the Calamity. Yep, there's yours. Do I have... Oh. Yeah, now so I'm only missing just that one. Oh. There we go. Now I'm just missing the triple jump boots. And then I'll have all of the ancient technologies unlocked. So, I wonder if this one's gonna be melancholy. This last orb. Hey, look! There was another, journal piece. Diary 6. Okay, so she has a lot more diaries. Pieces. That's gonna take a while for me to collect. But that's not a today problem. $22 more coins. It's right behind me. Okay, back to base we go to drop off. Just wanted to do a quick look. Yeah, that's every boss defeated. So we just have 3 more. And only one of them is a pal that I don't have. Go. Yeah, and any ancient spheres I get, I am still saving. Till I can get the, I did it again. I hate when I sort and I forget to priorities the favorites. There we go. Okay. Still a tad too close for my liking, but... Yeah, if I use you, I would need to replace logging foreman and some of the other stuff. And then I also need enough coins, which I do not have anywhere near. So I won't be using her for a while. Oh, let's go over here and get the one that I don't have captured out of the 3 of them.
Yeah.
He should be up here with his crew. Somewhere. It says that I'm right next to him. Now it says I'm on top of him. That don't seem right. Is he down here? See, that leads to an exit. Oh, there you are. Thunder Boy. Oh, you know what? I forgot that Morgan makes it so I do more damage. Morgan adds a how much? 80% of my damage in addition. So that's the reason why I've been killing things. I know I was forgetting something. It pierces foes with its tail, deliver an electric jolt directly into their bodies. However, the current it generates is extremely weak, so the simple punch would do far more damage. Alright, is there a way out in here? No. That's just a little spotlight to say there's something here. Okay, I accidentally just lowered the volume, that was all. I'm probably going to have to actually start using potions when I get to some of the harder stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Morgan. I didn't mean to summon you. Come on, Vale. Let's go get Big Mortis. Mortis. There you are. One-headed violent construct.
Yeah.
And if that Duelith Noct is female, that means I could more easily breed Duelith Nocts. Okay, that just leaves us with Volcano Boy. And then we'll be free to take on the tower boss. Oh. Well, it says I'm supposed to report to client first, though. Then we'll take on the tower boss. Maybe I should have brought Yormantide Ignis here. Okay. There's the boss. Yeah, after we get done with the tower boss, and then we could take on, probably tackle the level 70 next time. Because we do have that level 70 boss that I have not tackled or seen. Oh, but I was spoiled that apparently you can recruit this boss? This tower boss? Don't know where or how, but apparently you can recruit him. That's just gonna have to be something I do later on. Because I can't be bothered to try and figure that out at the moment.
Ah.
Hello. Welcome back. It looks like the wind stopped. The only challenge left is Lady Aurora herself, according to my grandmother. I've only ever talked to Lady Aurora once when I was little. She was so full of life and her voice was so loud that it hurt my ears. Oh, I'm getting some paint today. But she still looked a little sad. She was tired of waiting so long for someone. You should go see her. I know she'll be so happy to meet the person she's been waiting for. Good luck. Okay, little trickster, I'll go. Still wondering what's about that lighthouse over there. There's just a random lighthouse all the way up here, destroyed. I know that's probably supposed to indicate that this was originally on the ground. But, still. And when I was told that there was a fast travel point that led up here, I thought it would have taken me to that lighthouse instead of her. Oh, let's go, Vale. Moria took on the last one, so I'll see how you do, Vale. Oh, you have horns! That's probably just a headdress, but... Giant fish dragon. Got no legs. Xiaolong. Xiaolong! Xiaolong, motherfucker! Water dragon. Okay. Moria! I need you! Drown them in darkness. Oh, great. Mortis! Why do I even bother? Fail! Hurry up! No, I didn't mean to. Let's get out of the water. Maria! Good work, Maria. I got an achievement. Oh, original sin. Okay. The sin of being born while denying all life in creation. Okay. I didn't know that was the original sin. I mean, I played Divinity Original Sin and Original Sin 2. You can now fight more powerful tower bosses. No, thank you. Unless you tie an achievement to it, I ain't gonna do that. At least by myself. Maybe with a friend. I know I need at least a... I could probably do that each once, but...
Huh.
Welcome back. Was Lady Ari happy to see you? Oh, good. And you were able to talk to her. If not, you should go see her again. If you're the person she's been waiting for, then she must have a lot she wants to tell you. Thanks for doing all of this. I can see that sparkle in your eyes. I can tell that your journey's not over. I'll still be rooting for you here. Good luck. If I had a pistol, I'd execute you. Commissar your ass, motherfucker. I've had enough of your bullshit. I just got the changeling today. A shitty box. Didn't even have the box that it was advertised in. If it was, I was going to keep that box because the box looked neat. But no, instead I got it in a little shitty box. Also, the changeling really tiny. Get up there! Oh, there you are. You sure put up a hell of a fight. How long has it been since I found someone who could actually put me to the test? It's been so long. Our battle had me practically tingling with excitement. Tell me, what's your name? Zedman Magic. Huh. It suits you? Well, Zedman Magic, let's get right to business. Why so surprised? You were a worthy opponent, and a fine contest of strength deserves a deep conversation afterwards. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, so long as the contest doesn't prove fatal. Yeah, I've left a lot of bodies in my wake. You're like one of the few people who hasn't died from coming in contact with me. Now then, for starters, let me get a good look at your face. Yes, I see. Fine eyes, just as I expected. And plenty, capable, from what I've seen. Yes, I don't imagine she'll complain. Oh, sorry, just talking to myself. By the way, you want to go to the World Tree, correct? I can tell you by just looking at you. I'd like to help you get there. It'd be convenient for me as well. Not that I intend to fly you there myself or anything. More like providing you with the necessary information. Sorry, but this might take some time to explain. Come talk to me again once you're ready to hear the full story. Motherfucker! Welcome back. I haven't moved! You ready to hear a long story? Yes! Alright, then. So, I'm not sure where to even start. So, as I said before, I'd like you to reach the World Tree. I'll start by explaining why. Seeing as you came this far, Zedman Magic, you must have seen a great deal of the islands. You probably realize by now that, just like in any other place, there are always light and dark sides to the human endeavors here. Some coexist, some dominate, some pillage, some lose themselves in their ideologies, and some operate in secret to hold sway over others. But from my perspectives, they are all to be expected. It's not a matter of good or evil, so much as people being people. However, there's a great evil enveloping this land, an undying motive awakening from an eternal slumber, seeking to manipulate all things living and dead to consume the islands. No, the very world itself. It rests within the abyss of the World Tree, the Calamity. By now, you must have at least heard some rumors about the unprecedented disaster that once struck the islands. I assume that, assure you that it's no mere legend or fairy tale. Some millennia ago, the most advanced civilization ever on this planet was wiped out overnight. It was brought on by a world-devouring white dragon and a lone researcher. Of course, the people stood in opposition, but they proved no match against such a malevolent force. Their civilization fell to ruin, but they were still able to seal away the calamity within the depths of the World Tree. However, this wasn't enough to put a complete stop to the dragon's devastation. Even now, it continues to drain the life essence of the World Tree. You could say that the World Tree is the heart of this land. The energy it generates and sends through its roots to the farthest corners of the islands are vital to the survival of all life here. This is essentially true for pals, especially true for pals. With their strong bonds to the World Tree, it causes some to fall into extremely agitated states and start rampaging. You must have seen them on your way here. Should the dragon completely drain the World Tree of its energies and grow powerful enough to destroy the seal, it would mean the end of this world. Zedman Magic, you must reach the core of the World Tree before that monster fully awakens, and somehow find a way to put an end to it once and for all. I know you have what it takes. I've never seen your face like that before. I guess all this information must be overwhelming. My face has not changed. You have not known me for that long. And I know it's a grandiose request, but you don't need to worry. I told you I'd help, right? If push comes to shove, well, I'm prepared to get involved as well. So straight to the World Tree. Oh, is what I'd like to say, but its entrance is blocked by a special barrier. It was set up after the calamity was sealed to keep away any unwanted trespassers. However, there is a way to open the barrier, guiding you to the World Tree. Panthalus is the last surviving of the seafaring tribe dedicated to protecting the island. You first have to prove your strength to it. Once it recognizes your capabilities, it should open the path to, for you to reach the World Tree. How do I know that? Because of an old promise. You'll need to prove yourself to fulfill the promise, though. I'll tell you where Panthalus is, but you won't be able to meet it through ordinary means. I imagine it's going to be a bit of a trial, actually. Okay, you'll best be off, Zedman Magic. If anyone can put a stop to the calamity, it's you. Okay. Hey, no need to worry. I've got a feeling you'll pull it off somehow. We told you that my intentions is pretty accurate. Okay. Bye-bye. Did I just complete another quest because I already... Yeah, now I just have this. I already found all the whale bones. Don't seem to be active at this time. Yeah. So I have two legends. And then I have 2 raid bosses here. Oh, regardless. Back to base. And the last time I talked to my friend, this is where he was. Do I have anything on me that I could put away? Yeah. Planting. I need flour. I don't feel like going to the other base for flour. If it's something I can't make it here, I can't be bothered. That is where I am at right now. I wish I could just grow the flowers. What was it? I need palmetal. Let's make... Yeah, that seems about right. There you go, you two have fun. But yeah, if I end up getting to a boss that I can't fight, then I'll actually start working on my, the stuff that takes me lots of hours. Okay, so I have the Dark Caves of Fabric, which requires dark, and the Sunrise Isles, which require dragon. No, stop doing that. Okay, so these do not change that much. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to do the hard versions. Okay, this one gives me soul spheres and all the other stuff that I need. Okay, 94 out of 100. That is not... I know these won't add anything, but I'm doing it anyway because I like to see 100 out of 100. Yeah. As you can see, this one adds a lot. There you go, have fun. Might be wondering why I'm not using Jetragon. I don't really care for using Jetragon, to be honest. I know it's fast, and I know it's... At least it was pretty good. But it's just not my style. I don't have any more large parcels. Anyway, I'm going to call that an episode, and in the next, we'll go fight that level 70 boss. See you all then.